After 70, never forget to clean these 4 body parts daily. It could save your life. The truth is, the older we get, the more fragile our bodies become. But at the same time, the more sacred they feel. By the time we reach 70, our body has carried us through storms and sunrises, heartbreak and triumph, laughter and tears. It has worked tirelessly for decades, and now it quietly asks for our respect in return. It's not about chasing youth anymore. It's about protecting dignity, preserving independence, and cherishing the little things that make life worth living. The ability to laugh without pain, to walk without fear, to embrace loved ones with confidence. And the truth is, something as simple as daily cleanliness can make all the difference. There are 4 parts of the body that demand your attention every single day, especially as the years stack up. Ignore them, and you risk infections, illness, and the slow stealing away of comfort. Care for them, and you protect the very essence of your freedom, your joy, and your presence in the lives of those who love you. This isn't about vanity. This isn't about looking good for someone else. It's about honoring the life you've been given and making sure your final chapters are lived with strength and self-respect. So let's talk openly and honestly. Because these 4 simple acts of care may seem small, but they could very well be the difference between merely existing and truly living after 70. Number 1. The mouth. Gateway to health and longevity. The mouth is often overlooked when we talk about health after 70, but it is one of the most important doorways to our overall well-being. Think about it. Everything we eat, every sip of water, every word we speak begins here. And yet so many people brush it off as though teeth and gums are just cosmetic. The truth is far deeper and far more urgent. As we age, the risks tied to oral health multiply. Gum disease doesn't just mean bleeding gums or loose teeth. It has been linked to heart disease, strokes, even memory decline. Infections in the mouth can travel through the bloodstream, weakening the body's defenses and making recovery from illness harder. For someone over 70, a neglected mouth isn't just about cavities. It's about whether or not your body can keep fighting for you. But beyond the science, there's something even more human, something deeply emotional. The mouth is a vessel of connection. It's where our smile shines from, where laughter escapes, where words of wisdom flow. Imagine sitting with your grandchildren, wanting to tell them a story, but holding back because of pain or embarrassment. Imagine pushing away a plate of food you once loved because chewing has become unbearable. That's not just discomfort, that's losing pieces of life itself. Cleaning your mouth daily is not a chore. It's an act of dignity. It's making sure that when you laugh freely. When you gather at the dinner table, you enjoy every bite. When you speak, your voice is not held back by fear of odor or pain. It's about claiming your right to participate fully in the moments that matter most. For many elderly Americans, dentures or partials become part of life. But even with them, daily cleaning is essential. Bacteria doesn't discriminate between natural teeth and artificial ones. And those small choices, brushing, rinsing, flossing if possible, build a shield against illness that protects far more than your smile. Think of the mouth as the gateway, the front door to the body. If that door is left dirty, unguarded, and neglected, what enters can harm you. But when you guard it, when you keep it clean, you are keeping the entire house, your body stronger and safer. And there's another layer, self-respect. At 70, 80, 90, you deserve to hold on to your confidence. You deserve to greet others with a smile you're proud of. That small ritual of brushing your teeth, cleaning your gums, rinsing your mouth, it tells your body, I still care for you. You're still worthy of love and care. Every day you clean your mouth, You're not just protecting your health. You're making sure your spirit still has a clear path to shine through. Because no matter your age, your smile is still the most powerful gift you can give the world. Number 2, the skin, your body's protective armor. The skin is not just what we see in the mirror. It's the largest organ of the human body, our first shield against the outside world. And after 70, it becomes thinner, more fragile, and more vulnerable than ever before. Every wrinkle carries a story. Every scar carries a memory. And every freckle or spot is a reminder that this skin has carried you faithfully through decades of storms and sunshine. But it also whispers a quiet plea. Take care of me because I am taking care of you. As we age, the skin loses much of its natural moisture. It becomes drier, more delicate, and slower to heal. A small cut that once closed up in a day or two can linger now for weeks, opening the door to infection. For someone in their 70s, even a small sore that goes unnoticed or uncleaned can lead to something dangerous. That's why daily cleansing is not simply about appearance. It is about survival, about keeping this protective armor strong enough to defend the body beneath it. Neglecting the skin can lead to rashes, fungal infections, or painful sores, especially in areas where folds of skin hold sweat and moisture. These irritations may seem small at first, but for older adults they can quickly become serious. Yet the act of cleaning the skin daily isn't just about fighting what can go wrong, it's about embracing what's still right. It's about touching the skin with care, reminding yourself that your body still matters, still deserves to be honored. There's also a profound emotional side to skincare in later years. Skin is the way we connect. Think about the power of a grandchild's hug, a daughter holding your hand, a spouse resting their palm gently on your shoulder. Healthy, clean skin invites closeness. It gives confidence to embrace others without hesitation. It allows intimacy, warmth, and human touch to continue as sources of comfort instead of embarrassment. Cleansing the skin daily is an act of gratitude. It's a way of saying, "Thank you, body, for carrying me this far." When you wash your face in the morning or bathe in the evening, you're not just removing sweat or dust. You are caring for the very canvas that has recorded your entire life. Every laugh line, every crease, every mark, it's all written there. And keeping that canvas clean and healthy is a way of preserving the dignity those years have earned. Even the simple ritual of gently washing your skin can feel like a prayer. Warm water, a soft cloth, the slow, mindful act of cleansing. It becomes more than hygiene. It becomes a spiritual routine. In those quiet moments, you're not just preventing infections, you're reconnecting with yourself. You're reminding your soul that this body, though aging, is still holy ground. For many elderly people in America, skincare also ties into independence. When you keep your skin clean and strong, you avoid painful sores or conditions that might limit your mobility. You prevent the kinds of infections that could send you to the hospital or leave you dependent on others. Something as small as washing and moisturizing each day can be the difference between living on your own terms and losing that freedom. So don't take your skin for granted. It has carried your story for decades, shielding you in silence, weathering the years with resilience. After 70, the best gift you can give your skin is daily care. And in return, it will give you comfort, dignity, and the confidence to keep embracing the world with open arms. Number 3, the feet, the foundation of your independence. Your feet have carried you farther than you sometimes realize. From the first steps you took as a child, to the long walks of youth, to the countless errands, jobs, and journeys of adulthood, your feet have never stopped working for you. By the time you reach 70, they've walked you through 7 decades of life. Yet for all their loyalty, they are often the most neglected part of the body. The truth is, our feet are silent workers. They bear our weight, support our balance, and give us the freedom to move wherever we please. But when feet are ignored, when daily care is set aside, problems quietly build until they suddenly threaten independence. Fungal infections, cracked heels, ingrown toenails, poor circulation. These may sound small, but they can lead to pain, immobility, and even serious medical complications. For older adults, a simple sore on the foot that goes unnoticed can escalate into something dangerous, especially for those living with diabetes or circulatory problems. But it isn't only about infections or ailments. The health of your feet is directly tied to your freedom. Being able to stand steady, walk without pain, and move with confidence means being able to live life on your own terms. It means you can still visit the grocery store, take a stroll in the park, or walk into your family's home with your head held high. When your feet are healthy, your independence remains intact. When they're not, even the smallest step becomes a burden. Cleaning your feet daily is more than washing away dust. It's an act of honoring the very foundation that has carried you through a lifetime. Warm water, gentle soap, drying between the toes, these may sound simple, but they are powerful steps in protecting yourself from falls and infections. For someone over 70, those few minutes of care can mean the difference between staying strong and needing constant assistance. Think also about comfort. Clean, cared-for feet allow you to rest easier, to sleep without the irritation of itching skin or painful cracks. They let you slip on socks or shoes without wincing. They allow you to walk into your day with confidence rather than hesitation. That sense of comfort ripples into your mood, your confidence, and your sense of self-worth. There's also something deeply spiritual about tending to your feet. Many cultures and faiths consider the washing of feet a sacred act, a sign of humility and love. When you take the time to clean your own feet, you're showing yourself the same kind of reverence. You're reminding yourself that even the lowest, most hidden parts of your body deserve care and respect. Your feet are the roots of your freedom. They connect you to the earth beneath you. They allow you to keep walking forward, and they remind you that movement is life. After 70, every step is precious, and when you care for your feet daily, you're not just cleaning them, you're ensuring that you can keep taking steps into tomorrow with strength, dignity, and grace. Number 4. The private areas. Protecting dignity and preventing hidden dangers. This is the part of the body people hesitate to talk about, yet it's one of the most important to keep clean every single day, especially after 70. Your private areas are delicate, vulnerable, and more prone to infection as the body ages. Neglect here doesn't just cause discomfort. It can quietly open the door to serious health problems that rob you of comfort, confidence, and dignity. As we grow older, the body changes. The immune system weakens, skin becomes thinner, and natural defenses aren't as strong as they once were. In the private areas, this means bacteria and moisture can easily cause irritation, urinary tract infections, or painful skin breakdown. For many elderly men and women, these issues can become recurring battles, leading to hospital visits and treatments that could have been avoided with simple daily care. But beyond the medical risks, there's a deeper, more personal side. Cleanliness in these intimate areas is tied to dignity. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, free from odor, itching, or the worry of embarrassment. It's about walking into a doctor's office or sharing a hug with a loved one without fear or self-consciousness. When these areas are cared for, you carry yourself with confidence. When they are not, it chips away at that inner sense of worth and freedom. For women, hormonal changes after menopause make the skin more sensitive and prone to dryness, which increases the risk of infections. For men, issues with the prostate or bladder can lead to leaks or difficulty fully emptying, making daily cleaning even more vital. These are realities of aging, but they don't have to steal away your comfort if you stay mindful. There's also the spiritual weight of this. The private areas of the body are often thought of with shame, but in truth, they are sacred. They are part of the miracle of life, the vessel of creation, the seat of intimacy and closeness. Caring for them is not shameful. It is honorable. It is saying, this body, all of it, is worthy of respect. Daily cleansing of these areas should be done gently, without harsh products, with care and patience. It's not about rushing through it. It's about taking the time to protect yourself, to honor your body's needs. A few moments of daily attention here prevent days or weeks of suffering later. And think about what it means for your relationships. Cleanliness in these areas keeps intimacy, whether that's with a spouse or simply the closeness of a caregiver, rooted in respect rather than discomfort. It allows you to maintain a sense of pride, even in vulnerable situations. After 70, self-care is not about vanity, and it's not about youth. It's about dignity. It's about preventing the unnecessary pain that can come from neglect. And when it comes to your private areas, that daily act of cleaning is more than hygiene. It's a shield, a protection, and a declaration that you are still worthy of respect, love, and comfort in every part of your being. Conclusion: a daily ritual of dignity and gratitude. At this stage of life, every day feels more precious, every sunrise a gift, and every choice a reflection of how much you value the time you've been given. Caring for your body after 70 isn't about trying to look young again. It isn't about chasing the years that have already passed. It's about protecting your dignity, preserving your independence, and cherishing the vessel that has carried you through all the chapters of your story. Cleaning your mouth, your skin, your feet, and your private areas may sound simple, almost too ordinary to matter. But these small acts are sacred. They guard against infections that could weaken you. They protect your ability to move freely. They allow you to share closeness without embarrassment. And they keep the flame of self-respect alive. In truth, these daily choices are the foundation of a life lived with strength and grace. Think of it this way: every moment you spend in care is a moment of gratitude. When you brush your teeth, you thank your body for letting you still savor food and speak words of wisdom. When you cleanse your skin, you honor the shield that has weathered the year. When you tend to your feet, you thank them for carrying you faithfully. And when you gently clean your private areas, you protect the sacred dignity that is yours to hold on to. Self-care after 70 is not selfish. It is love in action. Love for yourself, and love for those who still want you present in their lives. Your children, your grandchildren, your friends, and your community want you well, strong, and confident. And the truth is, the way you honor your body today will determine how many tomorrows you can enjoy fully. So treat these daily rituals not as chores but as blessings. See them as moments to connect with your body, to thank it for carrying you this far, and to prepare it for the journey still ahead. Because no matter your age, you are still here. You still matter. And with a little daily care, you can keep living not just with years in your life, but with life in your years.